It's 40 years since the BBC debated this great question. The one thing that has remained the same, of course, is David Dimbleby. Well, almost. But apart from that, everything's changed, because in those days we were asked to stay part of a common market. It was all about trade, if you remember. Well, it wasn't true. And we find ourselves today part of a political union. We find most of our laws being made somewhere else. We find it's all rather expensive. And we have open-door immigration. Indeed, if you put to a referendum today, would we join that union? Overwhelmingly, we would say no. And there's now a clear, settled majority opinion in this country which says, look, we're not anti-European. We want to trade with Europe, cooperate with Europe, and get on well with our next-door neighbours. But we don't want a part of political union. There's an obstacle, though, and the obstacle is here tonight in the form of Nick Clegg. It's the career political class and their friends in big business. They want us to keep this status quo, and I want Britain to get up off its knees. Let's govern ourselves again, stand tall, and trade with the world.
Tonight I'm going to ask you to remember just one thing. If it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. You've just heard it from Nigel Farage. You'll hear it from him all evening. He'll say that we can quit the European Union, we can isolate ourselves in the world, and still protect jobs, still protect trade, still punch above our weight. That we can have all the good things of being in Europe without actually being in Europe. It's a dangerous con, because the modern world has changed. Our economies are now intertwined with each other. We have to work with other countries to protect jobs, to protect trade, to make sure that Britain is richer, stronger, and safer. And for us as a country to thrive and prosper, we should do what we do at our best. Not walk away, but to work with others and lead. Because in an uncertain world, there is strength in numbers. That is why we should remain in the European Union.